With Padres catcher Tim Federowicz at Parkview Field. Tim rehabbing with the Tin Caps this week. And Tim, coming back from right knee surgery back in March. So this week we've seen you DH a couple times, spent a couple nights behind the plate. How you feeling?
I feel great. I'm very pleased with the way things are going, how my knee's been responding to the heavier workload, and looking forward to keep it going.
Now, fans have been excited to see you here at an RBI double in your first at-bat a couple nights ago, a two-run homer. But I know for you that's not necessarily the checklist on your progress going forward as you try to join the Padres in the next couple weeks. What is it that you're looking out for here during your rehab assignment?
I'm just basically looking at my knee, trying to get back to my normal effort level as far as catching goes and swinging. I mean, the hitting's just trying to get my timing back, but like I said, it's more so just for my knee, just try to get back into the everyday routine and make sure everything feels good.
5 games for you here in Fort Wayne. I know next you're going to be joining the El Paso Chihuahuas at the AAA level on the road. What is the plan going forward?
I think as of right now, I'm gonna meet the team in Fresno tomorrow, and then we go on to Sacramento and then Salt Lake City. And a couple of those teams are American League affiliates, so I'll be able to DH on my days that I'm not catching, and then finish up at home with El Paso, and then hopefully join the team right after that series.
And although it's just been a cup of coffee for you here at Parkview Field, this is the first ever time that a Padres player has rehabbed with the Tin Caps, going back to the Fort Wayne-San Diego affiliation in 1999. So it's been cool for the fans. What have your impressions been of Parkview Field and the fans here in Fort Wayne?
It's been great. I mean, when I came up, I was with the Greenville Drive. We had a really nice stadium there, but this too is they have to be ranked up there as one of the top 2. I've been very pleased. The fans have been great. The stadium's been awesome, and even the guys inside, the clubhouse guys, do a great job in there for these kids.
Now, the last 4 years, you've spent your time with the Dodgers or in AAA with Albuquerque. So we got to go back to 2009, to the last time that you were at this low A level with Greenville. What stands out to you in your mind from that step along your journey to the big leagues?
Well, it's a development process for these kids. I mean, it's great. It's great that they just get to play in places like here in Greenville. There's a couple other good ones in the league, but yeah, I mean, I remember. Feels like yesterday when I was in Greenville and going through the half a season there.
At that point, you were a young guy just out of UNC in the Red Sox organization. What kind of wisdom or knowledge do you try to impart on these guys when they look to you here in the clubhouse in Fort Wayne?
They ask me little questions here and there. I mostly sometimes guys lose the itch to win, and you kind of have to reiterate little things that you can do just to help your team, help your team win. I talked to the pitchers today a little bit about it, and yeah, so they ask me questions here and there, and that's the biggest thing I'm trying to emphasize here, because sometimes it gets lost at these levels.
What has the experience been like for you since March when you hurt your knee? What kind of physical pain have you gone through, and what has the road back been like?
It's been long. I didn't realize it was going to be this long. I knew coming out of it was going to be at least a month and a half before I could walk again. But after I got through that, it kind of sped up a little bit, and I started being able to hit after the 3-month mark and squat and do all that stuff. So now we're at the point where I just need to kind of let everything go and trust that everything's good and kind of get back into game shape.
First half was difficult for the Padres. What do you expect to try to help the team out when you get back there around August 1st?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the league for the last 3 years. I know a lot of the teams that we're going to be facing. I know September is going to be really big for us. So I think if we stay in it until September, when we get back into our division and we play the teams ahead of us a few times each, I think that's going to be a big time for us to make up ground.
Padres catcher Tim Federowicz. Tim, thanks for the time here in Fort Wayne. I know it's been a blast for the fans, for the guys on this series team. Best of luck getting healthy and helping to contribute in San Diego.
Yeah, thank you very much. I enjoyed my time.
Tim Federowicz with us here at Parkview Fields.
This has been a Tin Caps production.